Hello everyone and welcome to Blind Beauty. I'm Jennifer. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to take you through how to put on a lipstick. Now there are so many different options that you can do. Now I'm going to show you a brush here. You can use a small brush like this. It's typically, some people will use it like for eyeliner type brush. You can also use a thicker type brush. Like some people might use a brush like this that's a little wider. That's what I sometimes will use, and that's actually what I'm going to use today. Now, other people might use a Q-tip or something like that, because I've actually heard of people using a Q-tip. Or you can also use your finger sometimes. But what I'm going to start with is I'm going to show you how to do, or you can do it directly from the tube. Now, what I typically do, and in my most recent video, where if you can tell I still have a little bit, of a stain to my lips in some areas, I think. No, I don't. I got it all off. But I recently did a look with this same lipstick, but I did it directly from the tube instead of from, using a brush. Now, I typically don't like using a brush because I don't feel like I get its best application. But since this is a beginner basics type video, I am going to share with you this tip because personally, I can get lip liners, but they're not always the shade that I need. So it's so hard for me to match a lip liner with the exact color lipstick. So I just typically, if I'm wanting to use a lip liner, I go directly from the tube with a lip brush, and that can act as a lip liner. So that's what we're going to do today. And I'm using the shade Divine Wine in Maybelline Color Sensational. And I'm going to take this brush, and you go at the very, very top of it, and just really load it up with lipstick. Load it up, load it up, load it up. I have all sorts of videos as far as face goes. Like I have a foundation video, concealer video, which both of those I'm going to redo. But I do have like a foundation do's and don'ts, and then a concealer and corrector video, which I'm going to scale down quite a bit. As well as powder, contour, all that. As well as eyeshadow, brows. So that's part of this playlist too, because this is a beginner beauty series that I'm doing. Now this is the main last step, then I'm going to go on to more intermediate stuff after I redo the foundation and concealer videos. But I take the brush that I have loaded up with lipstick here, like so, if y'all can see that, and you just take it and start really working it on the lips. Now I recommend using some kind of a mirror where you can get it right up close. Now, if you cannot see it all, that's where doing it using your finger can work, which it works better anyway because you can really tell, okay, am I getting it right on the lip? And it gives a softer application, where if it's a bold lip, like this here is a bold lip. It is a dark lip. But if you didn't want it as bold, you could use your finger to apply it and really soften it. But I'm just taking, went outside the lip line there. But you can take concealer and clean that up as well if you do go outside the lip line. But it's hard for me to talk and do this, so I'm going to show you, talk you through a little bit what I'm doing. I just do small strokes. I start at the outer corner. Now some people say start in the middle and work your way out. I start at the outer corner on the bottom and go across. Then I will start in the middle at the top lip and work my way out. And I just keep loading up my brush with lipstick as I need it. Here we go. Like I said, I can't hardly talk. At least talk to right. And do this. So. with a brush like this, you can take it and easily get along the edges of the lip as well, to where it is a sharper line. And then if you want to clean up, like I said, you can use concealer to go around and really sharpen everything up even more. But this is a matte lipstick, so it tends to stay pretty well. The Color Sensational line, anyway, in general, stays pretty good. So, now I'm doing the top lip. Now, if you saw my recent video, y'all saw that y'all learned that I was born with a cleft lip and palate. So, there we go. That right there is the lighter application. And then I'm just going to rub my lips together a little bit after I make sure there we go. Whenever you do this, you can tell, okay, did I miss a spot? You know, especially if it's a creamy formula like this is. But that is a lighter, quite a bit lighter application. Now, I could blot this and then go ahead and add more to it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my lipstick here, and I'm going to show you what it looks like going directly from the tube on top of this on one half of my lip. So, it just intensifies it a little bit. Okay, my right side, I put more on, and the left side I did not, but I'm going to go ahead and fill in the left side now too. But what I do is I take the tip of it, and you really can use that tip kind of as your guide. If y'all saw my Color Sensational videos, then y'all know that I get like a little divot right in the middle of this, because that is how I do it. I use the tip kind of to guide where I need it to be. So, but that right there is the lipstick. Now, typically what I will do is I'll leave it just like this, but some people like to blot. And in that case, you just take a dry paper towel, Kleenex, something, and you take it, and I'll fold it, usually, and then just put it right between my upper and bottom lip, and clamp down on it. And that blots it. Then if you want it to really stay in place, what you can do is you can take a tissue, if you want to use a tissue. Now me, I don't always use a tissue. I'm going to show you what I do here though instead, because I'm going to do I believe in my how to wear a bold lip look that I did, I show you how to clean up using concealer, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm going to take my highlighter brush that I used today, and I'm going to go into my Coty Airspun powder right here. Now you could use a fluffier brush even. And I just got some on the tip of it, really patted it off, or tapped it off, the excess. And then I take it, this will really help it to stay, but it also does dry out your lips. Now in this, whenever I did the look video that will be coming up, if it hadn't already, I used my Ulta Beauty lip oil ahead of time. So you want to make sure your lips are well hydrated before you ever do this step. But you take some powder on a brush, make sure you're looking in the mirror to do this. But if you want to use a tissue over it to help soften the application, that's okay. I've done that because this does alter the color of the lipstick a little bit. Okay, more than a little bit. But still, you know, you take the powder and just lightly dust over your lips. And I just went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Really, and that helps set that liquid. I talked about in that video that's coming up anyway about using powder to set liquid products. So, but that's what I did there. Just took a brush. Now, you could even use a big fluffy brush like this powder brush, but to me, I don't have as much control with it. And just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Really apply it all over the lips. And that really helps sink in that lip. Then, if I really want it to be vibrant, I'll take my lipstick again and add another application. Almost grabbed the wrong one. But this will also mattify a cream lipstick. Like if you have one that has a little bit of a shine to it, it helps mattify that as well. Almost grabbed the wrong one again. I had 3 different lipsticks out here. So, but again, this is Divine Wine. And this just helps it last even longer. There we go. But I want to thank y'all so much for taking the time to watch this. I do apologize for not having this up sooner. I was going to put this up later this week, but I decided, heck, let's just go ahead and throw it up today. And then we'll do the look tomorrow, because I meant to have this look up tomorrow anyway, or in a couple of days at least. Because I did my Color Sensational video, but then I accidentally lost the footage from the original time I did this look, only I used Barely Brown in that video instead of the Divine Wine. But if you want to see how I did get this look, please hit that subscribe button. And I also have other great ideas coming up for Halloween, holidays, whatnot. So I do hope you stay tuned for all those, as well as join me over in Blind Beauty Support on Facebook, where I do some live get ready with me type things from time to time. And I also have Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and a regular Facebook page. And if you haven't already, I do hope that you enter my giveaway that I have going on, that we'll be doing a drawing on October 31st, Halloween. So hope to see y'all soon and get to know y'all. Thank you so much for watching, and y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.